Hello, welcome to a new video, a new weekly recap. It's currently Monday, the 11th of November 2024, and I'm recording weekly recap 62. I have the notes on my phone, so that's why I'm looking down sometimes. Yeah, as you can see in the title of the video, some interesting personal events and lessons that flown out of it. Floated out of it or came out of it. Yesterday, honestly, it wasn't night for in the books, and that's also the reason why I record this video on Monday, since today a great friend of us, it's his birthday, and we wanted to share the night at a beach club here, beach club, I think it's called, named Savaya, and we booked the chopper yesterday as well, and then we flew there, booked a villa, went to Savaya, and there we spent the night. And this was not only for his birthday, but also to end the chapter, to end the Bali chapter, which is coming to an end. It has been 2 months today that I'm in Bali, and in 2 weeks, a bit less than 2 weeks, we will head to Australia for 10 days or so, and then make our way back to the Netherlands, or at least I will. And then work from there from an office. So really interesting, and it will be a whole different chapter. I'm really looking forward to it, to how that will go, what's coming there. So that's really interesting, honestly. But yeah, it didn't like what we planned. Let's say like that. Yesterday, there were some events that happened, which yeah, it made the night, let's say, different than we have planned. But yeah, all in all, it still was the end of a chapter. I'm trying to get a handle on my charger here, but never mind. Oh, I almost got it. There we go. And yeah, right now it's time to move on. We have still 2 weeks here, so it's not that as if I'm flying home tomorrow, and then I will go to Australia. So still it will be 3 weeks. Still we'll be back in the Netherlands, but yeah, it feels like we ended this chapter really well, with a great memory, one for the books, that's for sure. So yeah, that's what I wanted to start with. Then on the business, I noted down, I feel I can do more, and that kind of hurts, since also what Hermosi once said is the goal is just to make sure that the tank is empty at the end of the day, that you have an empty tank, which means of course that you gave it all you got. And I just don't feel that I'm doing that right now. I feel I can do more, but I'm not always sure what I have to do. Business technically, I feel we are making the right moves, but I can do more of them. And yeah, for me also, like this past year, and also especially this period, it has been different. Yeah, different, I think it's the right word. And yeah, also like some turbulent periods, and not just purely focused on business, but they'll be different as soon as I'll be going back to the Netherlands. So that's also why I'm looking forward to that. So that's it for the business side. Then the lesson. The lesson was because of yesterday, and I realized that everybody lives in their own world and has their own things to deal with. You honestly don't know what's going on in other people's minds and other people's heads. And also, you should be not only be aware of it, but also be aware of the fact that what you think could be something completely different than what is going on in their mind, and therefore also clarifies the different actions that they are taking. I think that's a really interesting insight to keep in mind. So it's definitely one of the things I learned over this last week, where I see people making moves which I myself can't clarify, but then I realize that it's way different for them than, yeah, it is for for them than it is for me personally. So upcoming week, no personal events coming up, but that's what I said as well last week, and then we came up with this crazy idea. So who knows? Who knows what's coming? Yeah, there is always something that can happen, but not as of right now. I'm preparing for an Ironman, which I will do in 3 weeks. Really turbulent weeks coming up with the business, or at least, yeah, as I said, like in last week's weekly recap, I think really interesting moves we are about to make. So yeah, just gotta prepare for that. Full schedule for the upcoming days, so that's amazing. I got to sleep right now. It's only like 10 p.m., but it's time to do so and get back to work tomorrow. That being said, thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you next week. Ciao, ciao.